Welcome to Lunch Break. We get an hour lunch, so we're spending 15 minutes of it each day to talk about whatever. So, let's begin the week.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's Monday. Happy Monday.
Monday.
Finally, it's Monday.
You know what Monday means in Cantonadian?
What's it mean in Cantonadian?
Is Cantonadian a real language?
I would assume it's like a weird mixture between Cantonese with a Canadian accent.
Right. I don't know. I was asking you. I was hoping you would know.
Lao Shan Bikwan, eh? Something like that. I don't know.
So, why is it Monday?
Something to do with the Romans and how they set up a calendar or something. I think like the modern calendar comes from Roman times. I don't know. It's called like the Julian calendar. I don't know.
Well, this whole podcast is about the calendar and why the days are called what they are. So we're going to have to like get this shit together pretty quick here.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing that I don't know this considering it's like the whole point of the whole thing. Feels like I should have prepared for an answer to that.
Yeah.
It's like the question was kind of like an obvious kind of thing, and to see
Do we just need to, should we just restart?
Maybe.
All right.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Monday.
Well, is there anything we do know?
Let me think. It's Monday.
It is. Well, yeah, no, it is. So today is Monday.
Yeah.
Today
Not
is
Tuesday.
Monday.
Or Sunday.
Right. Yeah.
Did you see that ridiculous display or that ludicrous display last night?
No, I haven't seen anything any time ever.
I went for a walk yesterday. Walked a good 3 miles. I walked around the neighborhood, and then I walked around the block, and then I walked to the store, and I got some stuff from the store, and I walked back, and I was walking like with the wind towards my back whenever I was walking back, and the shopping bags that I was carrying formed kind of like a sail, and the wind yesterday was like 40 miles an hour. So like when it pushed me and it caught the bags, it actually like shoved me. I was like, holy fuck.
Right.
I went forward quite a bit.
Yeah, I didn't. I slept like crap because I woke up because of the shit going off.
Yeah, the
fucking
sirens going
stupid
off.
ass goddamn tornado siren shit. And
I don't think we ever got a tornado warning last night. It was just thunderstorm warnings.
yeah.
Severe
It was like a
thunderstorm.
tornado watch sort of
Yeah.
thing. I think it was kind of a warning, but it only lasted like a few minutes or something. I don't know. But regardless, I could maybe have fallen asleep with like earplugs in or something, but then I was like, I really just don't want to fall asleep because it feels absurdly irresponsible to just go to sleep while there's a fucking siren going off outside. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna lay here and wait for this, and I don't remember how long it lasted. A minute, and then I went to sleep eventually. But I only got like 5 hours and 40 minutes of sleep.
Oof.
So I feel like shit. And that's pretty much on par with the amount of sleep that I've been used to getting, which is around like 6 hours, desperately trying to just barely maybe getting 6 hours of sleep. Sometimes I hit 7.
Ooh.
Those are the best days.
6 or 7.
But I haven't slept 8 hours in about a fucking year and a half since I was a baby.
You're quite young.
I'm not very old.
It's impressive you can speak this much.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm tired. That's really all I got. Is I'm real tired.
I'm a little pissed off with the weatherman
Yeah.
because he was like hyping this storm up. So I feel like we should go to the weather station and go on strike. Try to get the weatherman fired because he was like, it's gonna be the apocalypse, all the million trillions of people without power, the $100 quadrillion worth of damage, the Hoover Dam's gonna explode, it's the windshields are wiping off and the whole place is gonna collapse. It's Jover, it's the apocalypse.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a big storm. 80,000 mile an hour winds is gonna rip the skin off of your face.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I was driving around to get to work and everything, and I was looking around, and it doesn't really look like a apocalyptic storm just blasted through.
Yeah, no, it was super short-lived. It just kind of like swept through. It was just like whoosh, and then it was over.
Yeah. I remember
So-
the last time we got a crazy windstorm. We were out of power for a week. There were trees down everywhere. You can still see the damage across the street from our house. There's these 2 pine trees.
Yeah.
And one of the pine trees is like tilted to the left now, and there's like a divot inside of it.
Right.
That one was genuinely scary because I remember we were at Waffle House and it was kind of windy.
Mhm.
And then we got home and this like the screen door at our house was like open with all the blinds open.
Yeah.
And the wind came in like a wave. Like it was like a shotgun going off of wind. Like suddenly it wasn't windy and then suddenly
Yeah.
like it was like a bang.
Yeah.
And then it was just like super windy for like 10 minutes and all hell broke loose.
Yeah, basically as soon as the siren stopped, the rain died down and the whole thing was just it was just over.
Nice.
So it basically lasted as long as that siren was on, just to keep me up at 12 o'clock in the morning
Mm-hmm.
for like, I don't know. It was probably 10 minutes. And then it finally just went away. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
I guess it's good the storm was not as bad as expected.
I mean, I guess, like, whatever.
No, whatever. It would have been cool if the power was out when we woke up.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the part of the tree fell on the apartment or something. That would have been pretty dope.
Or like you can't go to work because the
Work
building
blew away.
exploded or something. Like, so that would have been nice, but no.
Yeah, the way they were hyping up, it made it sound like it was going to be a windstorm like last time, which that was catastrophic. Like that was horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how high the wind was from there, but it had to be at least 80.
Yeah. Oh God. I feel like I should start taking more days off sometime soon.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I really could just, at the very minimum, I feel like I should take like a day off a month. But, what was the 16th? I feel like I should pick a day, just take a day off next week or something.
There's a lot of choices for when you're taking off, and they all have like their different benefits. Like, of course, you can do the classic take a Friday or a Monday off and get a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
But then you can also break up the week and take out a Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be getting the weekend off.
Yeah,
Just a
same.
longer weekend. And I feel like I'd rather skip Monday than a Friday.
Yeah, Friday is not really even a work day. You kind of just go there and everyone's on vacation.
Yeah. And then also like we do so much on a Friday.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot to look forward to.
yeah, like getting a Monday off, I'm like, it's just like I wake up, my body's like, oh no, and then I'm not working, and then I go to sleep.
What do you have to look forward to on a Monday? It's just like a week of hell.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I guess we've sort of generally decided that we don't know anything about the week or why Monday is called Monday, but we have determined that it is the best day to take off.
Let's phone in an expert.
Okay.
Hey Google, why is Monday called Monday?
Monday gets its name from the moon. It comes from the Old English word monandag, which literally means moon's day. This naming tradition goes all the way back to the Babylonians and Romans, who named the days of the week after the sun, moon, and 5 planets, which were also associated with their gods. The Latin name for Monday is dies lunae, which also means day of the moon.
Okay, well, there's nothing moon-like about Monday. So they
Other
got.
than Mun kind of sounds like moon.
I mean, they had. I mean, regardless of the name, like, it's not like the moon's moonier on Monday.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very
what's-
strange.
The moon's the moon. It's always the moon.
I guess we just take Monday to celebrate the moon. What do you appreciate about the moon?
Nothing really. I mean, I kind of hate weather and tides.
You don't like the
and-
tides or anything?
No, like, I'm pretty much over it. I'll be all right. I mean, doesn't it like drift away by like a number of centimeters every year or something?
Yeah, it's going to go away one day.
Well,
Not in our lifetime.
yeah.
Or our children or great-grandchildren lifetime. Or
I
realistically,
mean, by the time the moon gets far enough away that it's even noticeably further away, we will have other problems.
yeah, like big old rock or something.
Yeah, some big rock somewhere.
We'll
starts
trade one
threatening
rock
people
for
or
another.
whatever. Oh,
We're almost there.
no, we're
Well,
not.
I'm almost there. I'm getting off at 2 today.
Wow, why?
I got to go help my grandpappy.
Wow, I should get my phone fixed this week. I was thinking about doing it on Wednesday.
So what does a Wednesday mean? Probably shouldn't ask that more than once a week. Probably maybe ask that each for each day. That would be kind of
Each for each day.
each for each day. You don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get spoiled, but I don't want any spoilers about what Wednesday means.
Well, we know what Sunday means because they were talking about each day was like about the moon, the sun, and the planets.
So, like, what do you think? It's like Mars or something?
I think Sunday is about the sun.
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah. Because it sounds like the sun.
Yeah. Though I feel like Monday would. I guess I can see why it's for the moon because Mun is like the moon from Kerbal.
Right.
So, but Mars
So
also
they named
starts
it
with an
after
M.
the moon from Kerbal instead of our actual moon, because it should just be called Moon Day.
Yeah. What is the moon's real name? Luna or I don't know what the moon's name is.
The moon has a name?
Yeah, I think it has a name. Like it's not. It's just called the moon because it's our moon.
It's kind of disrespectful for us to always call it something else.
Yeah,
I don't like it when people call the sun something other than Sol.
that is kind of annoying.
And it's not called Sol Day.
Sunday. Yeah, that is kind of offensive.
Yeah.
I wonder how the sun feels about that.
Probably not very good. Probably feels very disrespected, very unseen.
Live sun reaction.
How are you hearing it?
You know how you can do that thing where like you hear the planets and the
Spectrometal rectal fire.
spectrometrical rector file Andromedon tool.
Yeah.
That's the live sun reaction.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're still trying to figure out why supernovas blow up the way they do. I don't even know why they shape the way they shape when they and blow up.
Yeah, I have no idea. Are they shaped weird? Oh, they're just kind of like a big puff.
They think that they create like two jets when they blow up generally, but they don't seem to always do that. But I think they recently observed one blowing up. I think it was like the first one they ever saw explode. And they were like, damn, son. That's pretty much all the scientists got out of it. But
holy fuck.
I'm sure I don't know, maybe somebody else could make better observations, but that's basically what they were saying. They were just like, whoa.
Holy shit, this thing exploded.
Yeah. So we're kind of...
Is that really your hypothesis?
We're just kind of waiting on more info.
Speaking about more info, I completed Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I now am on ground state of Expeditionary Force.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So then after I beat that, I can go to Ready Player One, and then I can finish out all the Harry Potter books, and then I'll be sad because there'll be nothing else to listen to.
Surely one of the new Harry Potter books is already out, and I just haven't thought about it.
Yeah, they've been coming out once a month, so...
I think I may have missed one already.
I'm pretty sure I saw an ad for it, and there was like it was Harry Potter, but he's like green, so I don't know
Normally
what...
I'm always like immediately informed from my notifications, but I think I missed it. Which one? I think we're on...
I know you just read The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
What's after that one? The Order of the Phoenix?
I think so. Hey, Google! Is the Order of the Phoenix full cast edition on Audible available yet? You son of a bitch. Please keep our conversations respectful.
What a nerd.
Yes, the full cast edition of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is available on Audible now. It was released last week on March 10th.
Fuck yeah, dude. I might listen to that today.
Why do I always forget about the Half-Blood Prince?
'Cause he's fucking... I was gonna spoil the whole book just now.
Spoil it to who? Me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure...
You would have...
I've read the book before.
I know, but it would have been devastating.
Oh God, is he the Half-Blood Prince? No, why do I forget? No, that's not the question. The question is, why do I keep forgetting about it?
'Cause it's a long name.
That is true. And for some reason, whenever I attribute colors to it, I attribute purple to the Half-Blood Prince.
You're just wrong.
What color do you attribute to it? I have a reason for purple.
Actually, I have no idea. I feel like I was going to say red, but the Order of the Phoenix is red.
Yeah.
So, gotta go.
Geiger counter.
No, gotta go, no.
That's
Could either be green or blue. It's about Snape, mostly.
And green is the color of Slytherin.
Yeah.
And blue is
Color of...
his blood?
Yeah.
Because he's a blue blood, because he's a prince?
Sure.
I was going with purple because prince and royalty, and purple is the color of royalty.
Like Prince the singer?
Oh, wait, no, that's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Whoops. I don't know. I always get those two mixed up together, even though I know they're very different. They just look very
a lot of people
similar
would
to
be
me.
extraordinarily offended by that.
Who?
A lot of people.
They can be offended.
The ones in my head.
If they want my email address, I can give it to them, and they can send me all their complaints. And
Well, the
I'll,
ones in my head are trapped and they don't have access to email.
you could send an email to me, like translate it for them.
I don't really know if I don't like talking to those people. We should
Understandable.
probably end the episode because we're over a minute and we gotta go.
Over a whole minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And I have a headache now. I'm
yeah,
dying.
and I want to die. Okay. Well, to
Fat nasty.
Tuesday.
Hmm. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Up. Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Lunch.
Lunch.
Dinner. My grandpa calls. Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Tuesday.
My grandpa calls. My grandpa call. What the fuck? My grandpa call. Am I having a stroke? My grandpa calls
Cause.
lunch dinner,
Oh.
and he calls dinner supper.
Yeah.
That stuff really confuses me.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, no sense at all.
No idea.
Gee.
I like to square some stuff away before we start.
Okay.
So firstly, hey Google, why is Tuesday called Tuesday?
Tuesday gets its name from Tiw, or Tyr, the Norse god of single combat and law. The original Old English name was Tiwasdag, which literally means Tuesday. This
is okay, fantastic. And then on the agenda number 2, got to clear my throat.
Okay.
This is episode 50. We finally made it.
Is it?
It is.
Last was 59?
Last was 49.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So yeah, we've reached the first milestone. The next milestone is 69, I would assume. So I figure I could ask you a question about 50.
All right.
What do you think there's something that you would only do 50 times in your life? I've got an answer to one. It may, plus or minus 10 or so, but I figure I could only go to Holiday World maybe about 50 times in my life.
Run a red light.
That makes sense.
It's usually not intentional.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's yellow, it's red. And I'm like, fuck, I passed the line. Like that's when I go over the line.
Yeah.
I feel like that could happen maybe about 50 times in my entire life. Feels like a high number though.
Yeah, that's
like I feel like I've maybe
done
done it like 4 times that I can think of. Like,
And how long have you been driving?
2 months.
You haven't been driving for 2 months. Don't lie to me.
Well, at least.
That is true. At least 2 months.
Yeah.
I think you've been driving maybe about 12 years.
Yeah, I guess.
And 12 divided by 4 is what? 4?
I'm planning on getting real reckless when I get older.
It's 3. There's kind of like a bar graph of like, I don't know what the correct word is, but like babies are very similar to like really decrepit old people in terms of like their judgment calls and everything.
Right.
So like that would track. Like as you get older, you kind of get more reckless and less really able to judge if a situation is good to do or not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just plan to just sort of start going like crazy and breaking lots of laws and
Let Jesus take the wheel more often.
a lot of that. Drive drunk more often, stuff like that. Just like really just throwing myself out there, taking more risks.
Yeah. Visiting Holiday World and running red lights.
Yeah,
Probably around 50 times. Be a little excessive. That's already kind of excessive, but it'd be even more excessive if you did it more than 50 times. Like maybe if I went to Holiday World like twice a year or multiple times a year, but I really only go like once, maybe every 5 years or so.
yeah.
And 5 times 50 is 150, so I'm going to have to up that number if I want to get to 50 by the time I'm dead. Lots of incorrect quick maths today. I don't think 5 times 50 is 150.
I thought I had some show that I remember in a previous episode I said something about a show or something negative about it, and then I wanted to like double back. So if I ever said anything negative about anything, then you can just like remove that from the past and we can scratch that from the record. I don't remember which one it was or what it was I said, And I've probably said negative things about a lot of things, so it's going to be kind of hard to like kind of figure that out. But at this point, it's out of my hands. So
Do you remember what the show was about?
no, but you got just somebody else. At some point, I'm just saying, something's off there. I get one freebie. If somebody goes back there and they find something, they're like, "Oh, well, this isn't really true." I get one freebie.
Using your freebie on episode 50.
Well, no, it's anything before episode 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is kind of like episode 1.
Well, no, it's just I can scratch anything from the record that I said that I didn't like.
Okie doke.
But one thing, anytime before episode 50, I just needed to like make sure that was on record.
Do you have any lawyers supporting your case?
No, I only have the one. You said lawyers. You made it plural, so I feel like I have to like. We're talking about something legal, so I just want to make sure. Like, oh God, dude, I don't want to go back to work.
Yeah, me neither. It's kind of. I'm sure you're not having a fun time today.
Everything was fine up until I got what I have now, which is just I'm fighting with software over something stupid, and it's not my fault, and I don't know what to do about it, and it's wasting my time. And that's it. That's basically that sums it up. Like everything is fine, and now I'm fighting with software, and I don't like it.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I'm kind of dealing with a similar situation, except instead of dealing with software, I'm dealing with people that are labeling things incorrectly. Like the job type I'm working on right now was supposed to be something else, so now I have to email them about it and be like, can you destroy this project and recreate it as a different thing so I can do the thing you want me to do? They want me to like delete everything, and you can't delete everything in the project type that I have right now. It has to be a different one. So I kind of just have to talk to them, and they'd be like, oh, well, can't you just delete it anyways? I'm like, no, sorry. It says right here in section A15B that it has to be this type and not that type.
Section A15B is very, very specific. So
Like the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you said specific.
Specific.
So I made pasta yesterday,
Yeah.
and that turned out pretty good.
That's cool.
It's peas and pasta with a bit of cheese, a bit of butter, and some chicken.
If I steal a little bit of that today and eat it, would you punch me in the nose?
No, you can have as much as you want.
Well, don't say that, because then I'll eat all of it.
Well, at least leave enough for one bowl for me.
All right.
I don't think you could eat all of it. It's a lot of...
I could try.
It would be sick.
I used to watch, when I was a kid, this I had this DVD, and it was like this kids show DVD guy thing. And there was this show DVD guy man who, there was like multiple episodes of it, and one of them there was like monster trucks, and they talked about like the Beast or whatever it's called, the monster truck, and they talk about how they work. And there was this guy that did like magic, and he could like make things happen with magic. He would be like, well, bam, and something would happen, and be like, I'm a magic man. I'm like a magician. I'm like a wizard. I'm like a genie or something.
A magic man, magician, monster truck.
And there was and then there was this like, there was a little girl, I think, or maybe it was two boys. I don't remember, but one of them, his nickname was Spud. And they're like, why do we call you Spud? And he was like, I like potatoes. And I think about that all the time. I don't know why. I don't know what it was called. I've tried looking it up. I've tried like searching the internet to see if I could find whatever this memory is of this random wizard guy that talks about monster trucks. And I think there was like a boat episode. And then this little kid that's like, my name's Spud. And I've been thinking about it too much. Like, it's starting to really affect me in my daily life.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I can't really concentrate. I haven't been getting sleep at night just because I can't stop thinking about Spud Boy.
My name's Spud.
And fucking Genie
Is he
guy.
a monster truck or an actual boy?
No, he's a boy. There's a monster truck. There's monster... Like, they drive one at one point.
Are the monster trucks like the people from Cars, or are they actual just trucks?
Yes.
Both?
No.
Okay.
Oh. We're going to see Project Hail Mary this Friday.
Oh, yes. It's going to be a big group thing. A lot of people are going.
It might suck.
I'm sure it'll be fun, though.
I'm gonna be just really critical up until from this point on about this movie and assume that it's going to be awful.
You're listening to the book right now?
Well, I got like I got up to the point where he got to Rocky,
Okay.
where he meets Rocky, and then I took a break from that to listen to the full cast Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
And I'm mostly focusing on that. I got like halfway through that, I think, today, but then I got distracted and was watching like police arresting people videos on YouTube.
Wee woo.
Just like listening to like some cop being like, get on the ground, or some lady like, wow, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I
It
do?
feels like like half of the cop videos are the same. There's like
Yeah.
some belligerent person being like, I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you clearly have meth and you're like covered in blood.
Yeah. There's this crazy archetype that the same kind of people are the ones that cause the most problems, and they're the ones that just resort to just repeating things and not listening to anything anyone says.
Yeah.
So it's like they go into like this baby mode, where and then they'll just repeat something like the one I just watched was a girl that was saying was or what the hell yeah, so she was trying to say what for, I think it was what it was, what for, but she kept saying was for, was for, and she was just saying it over and over and over again, was for, and like trying to like get out of handcuffs and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like a study needs to be done on the types of people that do that. Like what's going on with these people? Why because it's like it's not even like it's not a race thing. It's not like it's not a sex thing. It's not there's not like there's a specific demographic. It's like there's a whole tier of people that when faced with police resort to just repeating one thing repetitively.
I closed the door.
Yeah, I closed the door. I closed the door. I closed the door. I closed the door. And it's like, why do you keep saying that? Stop saying that.
I could only think it's like a weird like panic response or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, like I there's like pretty much all of these videos have somebody that's just gonna start repeating some phrase for a long time, and resist over and over again.
That's what you should do if you ever get pulled over.
Yeah,
I was speeding. I was speeding. Just to say I was speeding over and over. Have you seen that one video where that dude gets pulled over and like the cop's like, I caught you speeding or something, and he goes like, stop sign? What stop sign? And he was like, I never said any stop sign.
Oh.
There's a new trend of people that are like joking with cops now, where like they'll come over and be like, do you know what speed I caught you going? And they go, stop sign. I've seen like 5 different videos of people doing that. And one of the cops were like, are you fucking with me right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't think I would joke with a cop if I got pulled over. It's kind of just a freaky situation.
I feel like there's just a lot of people that just don't respect cops from the beginning, and then it gets you into trouble because you make bad decisions when you think that, you know, when you already have like bad thoughts in your head about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like just showing respect to cops goes a fucking long ass way when they're stopping you.
In trouble with the law.
Because also like, fuck, even the really bad ones, the ones that like just kind of do like it's not like, I'm not saying that there's a shit ton of bad cops, but the ones that exist, they're gonna get a lot less out of you. I'm sure that they're like the ones that are kind of like bullies. It's the same bully philosophy where
they're trying to find things that they can go out of their way to do stuff.
But if you're giving a crazy reaction, that's what they want. So it's like you're kind of feeding into it. They kind of hope you're going to act out. It's kind of what they're going for. I don't know. Justifies their actions more. What a dumb topic. Cops are weird, and people are weird for being a cop or looking at cops or whatever.
There used to be a cop that would come in from Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds weird. When I worked at Taco Bell.
What do you mean that sounds weird?
I don't know. It just doesn't sound correct to me. I don't know. Maybe I've just been learning too much Spanish, so English just sounds weird now. But I was working at Taco Bell, and there was a common customer who was a cop.
Yeah.
How much more alliteration can I fit in there? But this dude was so fucking jacked, it was insane. Like his like bicep was like the size of my torso.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. When we thought of cops, that's the first cop I always think of,
Yeah.
because he was a common customer that would come in.
Yeah.
A common cop customer that would come in.
Common cop customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some cops are jacked. But I mean, if you're a cop, you should get jacked, I
Mhm.
think. You should, like, get in shape. Fucking might save your life. Like, your whole profession relies on your body. Sort of deal. I'm kind of impressed by the cops that are not jacked. Where they're really fucking big. But they're still like, oh my God, you're still a cop. I mean, you're doing it somehow. Probably.
What's the guy
tired.
from The Simpsons? The cop from The Simpsons that eats donuts all the time.
I don't know.
Chief.
But the donut thing kind of is like a stereotype that is super legit though. Like I think donuts are just probably really like an amazing like sort of comfort food for if you're a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like fuck like you know your day's stressful. You got to deal with like crazy people all day and
It reminds me of that paramedic movie we watched where
Yeah.
like, you know, they're on like a really long shift and they're kind of like on call the entire time. So they
Yeah.
don't really get like bathroom breaks or lunch breaks or anything.
yeah
So like coffee and a donut's like a really quick
yeah
way to get food in you and get energy.
right. It's just like it just makes sense to just like eat shit tons of donuts. I'd probably just eat nothing but donuts if I was a cop. I'd see how long I can last. If I just my diet's just only exclusive donuts, and
Would you mix it up or would it just be the
No.
same donut?
just I mean, I guess like a creamy one or whatever. Not a Krispy Kreme. That's a specific brand, but like a cream donut or whatever. And then I guess I'd have coffee sometimes.
You could get a mocha donut.
Yeah, like a coffee donut.
What does brulee mean?
Fuck if I know. Some French guy came up with it, like brulee, and
Oh.
want a brulee. I don't know. I don't know anything. It sounds French.
It does.
Um,
What if it's Italian? I don't think it's Italian.
even coffee. Everything about coffee kind of sounds French to me.
Yeah.
Coffee.
I don't think coffee's even from originally France.
No.
It's like from the Middle East or something. Or is that tea? I don't know.
I don't know.
Wherever the coffee bean is from, where's the coffee bean originate from? Is that from the New World or the Old World?
No one knows. No one in the world knows. It's a mystery.
It's a lost
It's a lost knowledge.
knowledge.
We'll never know. We
We
do
have
need
to
to go. I
go.
just don't want to move. I really don't want to go.
Yeah, well, think about all the work you get to do soon.
Yeah, I get to do the same thing over and over again and watch it not work because the program's not doing what it's supposed to do. It should work, but it won't. I know what it's supposed to do, but it won't do it.
Maybe there's some weird like geospatial timey-wimey stuff going on.
It has to be something that like geospatial because it's not at this point. It's not even an equipment problem. Something's broken. I don't want to go back. I can sit here and complain about it more though.
There's like a quantum bit or something.
Yeah, there's a quantum bit somewhere and it's fucking everything up. Quantum
Alright.
bits are always screwing things up.
Well, let's get out of here and go suffer.
But the quantum bit and the
Quantum
problem
banana.
I'm having. Oh God, we're gonna be late if I don't stop.
Yeah. Well, till Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hey, Wednesday.
Well-
Miércoles. Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
How's it going?
It's okay. I'm a little sore, but overall happy because I'm not at work today.
Yeah.
I'm going to point and laugh at you now. You're at work. Well, you're here now, but you have to go back to work.
I mean,
How was work?
I'm so far ahead on my scores that I'm supposed to get for like my whatever at my job or whatever. This stuff, the can you keep your job meter is so high right now
Your
that
quote unquote job.
that I really don't know what to do with myself, and I've been holding on to a job that I've been like basically just buying time. I'm mostly listening to Harry Potter.
Those situations are the best, but also the worst. Because like they're the
Yeah.
best, you can do whatever, but then they're also incredibly fucking boring.
Yeah. Like, and I could steamroll through this, and like I honestly like I have it's so high that like I really ought to not do anything for the rest of the month.
Oh
But
my.
that would be ridiculous. So it's like I feel like I'm being reasonable by holding on to this one project just for today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll pick something up tomorrow. And
Does your on your floor, do they have like a time limit that you have to do jobs by? Not like the ETA
Um,
thing, but like you can only set a certain amount of hours in a job.
No, not really.
They're really strict about that on my floor. They're always
Yeah,
like, you
it's-
put no more than 5
I don't
hours into this.
Think anybody ever really checks.
Mm.
Um,
Anytime I have a project that goes over, like, they do like this weird mathematical equation where they do a bunch of like division and stuff, and they're like, well, it looks like you have 15 hours, and it says by the amount of points you should only have 12 hours. What's going on? So you can kind of hang on to projects, but eventually they'll start questioning, like, why are you hanging on to this project?
right.
Even though it's the same situation where, like, I've got a score of 150%.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I like getting work done there, but the biggest problem is that like the one I'm holding on to right now, which I do plan on turning it in before the end of the day. Probably, honestly, when I get back from lunch, I was going to turn it in even and then get something else. It's worth an insane amount of points. It's worth like 4 or 5 days worth of points. So
Lord.
it's worth like enough points that would cover me for all of next week, and I'm already over. So it's like, it's just kind of stupid, and I honestly, like, it makes me wonder, like, am I screwing over like my coworkers if I just keep like hitting these insanely high percentages every
I guess
week?
it just made me wonder, what are your other coworkers' percentages at?
Yeah, and then like, well, because I think we're only expected to hit like 80%, you know.
Yeah.
And
Do you know what your team? Do you have like team metrics or anything?
I don't get to see those. I could probably ask for that, or whoops, gonna have to cut that out.
Our supervisor does. He's like really. He posts it at the beginning of each week. He's like, we reached this amount of team metrics. We needed this. You guys did fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what to really do about it. It feels bad. So I don't know. I'm in a weird place. I'm really bored. I'm really, really bored. This has been one of the most slow freaking days ever. It's been insanely boring.
How's the Harry Potter book going?
It's fine. It's a good book, but I'm just so bored.
Oh yeah.
So freaking bored. Matt Daneman, man, and what's his face guy that does the voice for his books. He put a new book out not that long ago called Operation something or other, and
Operation What's Your Name?
yeah, and I bought that, and I plan on getting to that one eventually when I run out of stuff. I think it's like a 20-hour book. I was a little worried that because he put it out in between the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's like, I wouldn't blame him at all. I was like, maybe it's like a cash grab. You know, it's like, it's not going to be as good quality, or maybe it's going to be extraordinarily similar to those books and not really like, it might just be kind of one like I can just kind of skip it. But after
Is it a
reading,
single or a new series?
no, it's just a single book. But after reading the reviews and shit, everybody seemed like really stoked on it, and there were a lot of people that were like, it's just really good.
That's good.
Like, so I'm like, all right. I bought that, and then I still have loads of credits left, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. Yeah,
When does the next freaking Bobaverse book come out?
I don't know.
I've been waiting forever. Like, it's been like over a year since I finished that series.
Yeah, it's it might be a long time. It very well might not come out until like 2027.
Oh God.
Or late 2026, but I really doubt it. But
There's a lot of stuff to look forward to, though. Like, we got a Project Hail Mary at the end of this week, and then there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out, and Dune Part 3.
yeah, Doom Part 3 is the final one.
I would love to see that in theaters.
Yeah, no, we have to see it in theaters, but my issue with Dune Part 3 is I'm very anxious, and it makes me depressed. Like, the Dune movies so far have been so damn good. And I think is it Frank Herbert? Is he the one that wrote the books? I don't know. Or is he the director? I don't know anybody. I just know that name matters. They're being made so goddamn well, and this is the last one they're making. and it's going to basically cover like the end of it's like the Messiah books.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Paul, going blind and trying to fight against his own religion and failing to do so, and then slowly giving in.
Did you complete every Dune book, or did you stop at some point?
I stopped so deep in that I'm 100% positive that they'll never make a movie about where I stopped. Like I got to the point where I was just like, it's just kind of gone a little bit off the rails, and it's very slow, and I don't know.
I made it through 2.5 books. I did the first 2 and then half of the third one.
Messiah was, I think, really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
But it's just, I'm stressed because I think the best and most exciting one was Paul's son's fucking transformation.
Yeah.
And his whole super godworm phase. And I'm pretty sure that they're never going to make a movie about it.
That is quite deep into the series.
It's very, very frustrating to me. It's not insanely deep, but it's like the most incredible, awesome sci-fi bit of all of Dune. It is like the pinnacle Dune is that transformation, and then followed by his like off-planet beginning to like conquest like the galaxy kind of thing. But his son turning into a god, I'm so sad that we're not going to see that. Because I just don't think they're going to make a movie on it. They're going to end it basically after the arc of Paul. Paul will assume die at the end of this newest movie. And then it will be like, and then his kids are going to become, it's going to hint at like, and then what happens next? The kids are kind of really crazy. And then that's going to be the end of the movie.
Yeah, maybe they'll set it up for a new series or something.
I don't know.
It'll be like a Star Wars. There'll be like a new trilogy.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. There's a lot of things about it where there's a lot of stuff that's in those later movies with like, I think it's Leto or something. I think that's the kid's name. There's a lot of things that are more, I want to say like, oh God, what's the word?
Fever dreamy.
It's not meant to be taken literal. Like,
it's like a metaphor.
Yeah. But pseudo literal metaphors. Where like even in the movies that we have now, there was stuff like that where like the tower, like there was this idea of there was this part in the book where there was this golden, I think it was something like a golden sphere, or like this sphere of like light or something, like this aura above. I don't know if it was the Atreides building or one of the Harkonnen buildings or whatever, but it was some kind of like crazy, weird, abstract kind of thing. It was more like, it felt more like it wasn't talking about a literal thing. It was just like this idea.
Yeah.
But in the movie they actually like represent it, like they kind of made it, and that was kind of weird. And then the later books are kind of just like a whole lot of that. Like, it's really hard to know how much of this is, like, figurative, like, not really what is physically going on. You kind of have to have, like, a much more abstract take on what's happening.
The metaphysical.
And then, like, obviously, even his entire transformation is pretty vivid, and I think absolutely doable with, like, modern tech. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be able to do that. But, like, on the other hand, there's a lot of aspects of it that are like really fucking weird, and I'm not really sure if they would be able to like capture how weird it is. Well, I don't know. I want to see them try, is all. I don't want them to give up. But on one hand, like I feel that way, and on the other hand, it's just awkward to talk about, because like I do think if they can't do it, like if they try to do it and they just can't do it, it's better to not do it. But I almost want them to like waste the money trying, and if it doesn't work, then just don't send it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, at the bare minimum, do like a really decent like animation that covers the next couple books
That would be cool.
or something. Like, I just want to see the story on screen a little bit more and kind of see some of those concepts more like sprawled out visually, because they're doing such an awesome job. And also, like, another thing about Messiah was like, from the trailer, it looked like there was a lot of war going on. Like, it looked like the huge focus on the war, but like the books don't really go into detail about the war.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
more
kinda-
just like mentioned.
Yeah, they go like, and then the war happened, and it just kind of goes on from there. So it feels like the movie's going to be much more focused on that.
I haven't actually seen the trailer yet. I just saw pictures.
Yeah, but I don't know. It should be interesting. I do want to know where it goes and how it goes and what goes and when it goes and what goes and where.
I did see the new Spider-Man trailer,
Yeah.
and that one looks pretty cool. It's got what's his face, Noseman from The Walking Dead and from the Tank movie. He's the meme where he looks up and he goes, "No, no, 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 wait." John Berthile, I think.
Yeah. I think one of the villains is the guy that played the fucking dude from Far Cry.
Voss?
Voss, yeah. I'm pretty sure he was in that trailer.
Ooh.
He was like a villain for a second. I was like, that's a really cool actor to have.
I could have
America's-
sworn like Venom and the Black Spider-Man suit were going to be in this movie, but maybe not. I don't know.
I think they are. I don't know if it's going to be like, I don't know if it just didn't seem like that was part of that trailer for some reason.
I remember the last Venom movie I saw in theaters. There at the end credits, Venom sees Spider-Man on TV and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming for you."
Yeah.
And then that was like right after the old new Spider-Man movie came out, where it was like 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of it would be like Spider-Man starts losing his powers because he's not being true to himself anymore, because he's like neglecting his own love interest in Mary Jane, and it starts to like really affect him, and then him kind of falling into a hole, and then Venom shows up to like fill that role because he's kind of losing his powers, but he doesn't really need his powers to be Venom, so he like kind of takes that role on, and then does that for a little while, and then has to fight that off.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like the trajectory of the story.
And then I
Yeah.
think the Doom movie, that, or what's it called, with the Robert Downey Jr. I think that comes out the same day as the Dune movie as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's 2 big fucking movies.
Yeah. Huh.
A lot of stuff to look forward to. I don't know when those movies are coming out. I assume this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I'm not sure. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's the time. It doesn't stop moving.
I had a really fun time last night whenever I was being sick.
Oh, yeah. Why'd you do that? Why'd you get sick, stupid?
I don't know. I think it was like something I ate or something. Like, I got tacos from a well-established taco joint that I've never gotten sick from before.
Yeah.
But that's like literally the only thing I ate yesterday. And
Yate.
That's the only thing I've eaten yesterday. And I don't know. Well, I also had that pasta, but I can't imagine that made me sick either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I woke
I had
up.
that pasta the other day and it was fine.
Yeah, it didn't make you sick, so I assume it was the tacos. But I mean, the tacos tasted good. I didn't feel sick immediately after eating them. And typically,
Yeah.
if I get, food sickness from food like that, I typically feel the sickness pretty quickly. But yeah, I went to sleep and then woke up at like 3 a.m, heart pounding, and I was like, I'm gonna die. And then I puked, and then I felt much better. But I couldn't go back to sleep until about 6 a.m. And then I went to sleep for like a minute and then woke up because my alarm went off and was like, I'm not going. It was like 2 hours of sleep or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. I'm taking off next Monday because I just want a break.
Oh, very good.
Just tired.
I do have a question.
No.
Hey, Google, why is Wednesday called Wednesday?
Wednesday gets its name from the Old English word Woodensdag, which means Woden's Day. Woden is the chief Anglo-Saxon god, who is the English equivalent of the Norse god Odin, associated with wisdom, knowledge, and war. The day was essentially named after him, much like Thursday is named after Thor. Do you want to know what the name for Wednesday is in other languages?
No.
So,
At the start of this week, we were told that the days of the week were supposed to be the moon, the sun, and the planets. And now they're over here talking about Thor and fucking Odin.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really knows.
So is today Wisdom War Day? Wise
yeah, it's War
Day?
and Wisdom Day.
Okay.
Have you looked into that game that just came out? That's like they say it's like it's really bizarre. It looks like a fighting game, but like you have a sword and shield, and apparently like it has like the GTA 5 like zoom out thing in it when you switch. You can switch characters like that, but it's based in like this world that's bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2, and you can like ride horses and stuff. But then also it has like fucking shit. Oh, it was supposed to be like a sequel sort of game to like Black Desert? You know, that weird
okay. Black Desert
Online, that super weird, like, isn't that kind of anime-y?
Yeah, it's like an anime open world game.
Super weird
MMO.
game, but then it turned into something completely different and looks nothing like that. And it's like an open world like adventure like game, like questic game kind
I
of
think
thing.
I've read something about it, but I haven't seen any footage of it or anything.
It sounds bizarre and almost too good to be true if it is what it sounds like it is, because it could be really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm curious about it. I wish I knew what the fuck it's called. Somebody at work put it in the chat, and I looked into it, but I can't remember. I think his name's like Crimson something maybe, or so it has like a
Crimson
C,
Desert?
like
I don't know.
Coors Craig.
I thought you were talking about originally that new sword game that's like set in Japan or something, and it starts with a K. I know John's been playing it a bunch, and that game looks pretty cool.
Huh. There's a lot of games that are like very like after Wu-Tang came out, there's been a lot of games that are like really combat-y and sort of old, but also like based in like weird terrain, mountainy
Mythical
areas.
times.
Yeah.
The age of heroes.
Yeah. I do have to leave, but I don't want to, and I'm trying to delay the inevitable.
You want to play patty cake or something?
No, I can't. You're too far away, and I don't want to touch you. You're gross.
I don't think I'm contagious.
You're gonna kill me.
I mean, if you do start getting stomach sick, I guess I am contagious, but who knows?
I gotta go.
All right, well, good job.
No.
Thank you, and goodbye to Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's what is it?
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Finally Thursday.
Yay.
Happy Thursday.
I guess.
We've got a special guest.
Yeah, we have.
Am I special?
You're kind of. I don't know. You're sort of special.
I'm gonna call special a couple times,
Yeah.
different ways.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We. This is. I don't even know how this happened. Like, I think you got invited to, and then you're
We
here.
said we needed a special guest for our 50th episode Milestone extravaganza.
Right.
And
I was told it's extravaganza. It makes it more exciting.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I guess if you call anything an extravaganza, it's pretty exciting generally.
Yeah.
John said no, and he's already been a special guest. So
Yeah.
Matt's working, so he can't do it. I asked another coworker, and he says he's too shy to talk.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I feel like I'm maybe disqualified. Like, am I okay to be here right now because I'm not on lunch break?
Yeah,
Uh,
Because I'm
that's
off
fine.
today.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
think it's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here often when I'm not
Okay.
on lunch break.
I was here yesterday, and I was on lunch break. I was
Yeah.
off work.
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all routinely break the rules of your own show. I like
Yeah.
that. Or is there's not even probably rules on this.
Yeah. No,
Part of
it
the
is.
cast.
It just sort of is what it is.
No rules. Points don't matter.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do record it every day at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Is it
Unless we
exactly the same time?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
roughly.
is that-
Yeah. I mean, like
Between 12:30 and 12:35.
Yeah.
It's not between 12:30 and
Well,
12:35 right now.
I
So.
wish you didn't say that. Somewhere between 12 and 1, but more than likely between 12:30 and 12:35.
Uh-huh.
Or well, yeah, is when we start, and then it's usually we have to end it by 12:50. It
Have
can't
to.
Yeah, we have
Hard
to,
cutoff.
because that's when we have to leave.
Will I be cut off like mid sentence? Like if I'm really into something good,
We'll
like,
have to wrap it up, and then we'll have to like walk away because we have to go back to work.
just walk away.
Yeah,
That's fine.
12,
You can- I
I'll
12:50.
keep that in mind.
You could continue it on while we're not here because we
Yeah,
can
that was-
remotely stop it.
That would
Keep
be
talking.
weird. Yeah, you just
I don't know. I don't know how to work that little thing he's got over there
sit here and talk by
No,
yourself.
we can remotely start and stop it.
Yeah,
remotely, like on your watch.
on our phone.
Yeah.
You got the power on your watch to do that.
I mean, like this tablet is controlling everything, and it's remoted into that computer, so it's the same. And we can do that from
But I
anywhere.
also don't know how to work the computer.
You don't have to do that. We would just do it.
No, we can do it with our phone.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, so you can carry the iPad in your car on your
No,
way
it's
back to work.
I can do the same thing that it's doing on my phone.
Oh, on your phone. All right, so it all comes back to the phone, not the
Yeah.
watch. Your watch isn't powerful enough. I know you're bluffing over there with your watch.
I didn't say
That
I
watch
could do
is
it on
not
my.
cool enough to do that.
I just looked at my watch.
I
Whenever
know people
said-
think they're like Power Rangers with those little watches. I still don't have one, but I know they have limitations that people don't want to own up to.
I would kind of like one of those rather than this one a little bit. What kind of watch is that? Which one did you get? A new
the
one?
Furza 4. I've had
Oh.
it for
Sounds like a racing
5
game.
years or something.
Oh,
Forza,
okay.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Have you been using it? Because I know you used you had a different Fitbit forever.
Nope, it's the same one.
Okay.
And I use it every day, basically,
Right.
when I work out and when I sleep.
Basically.
Interesting.
Sometimes I take it off. Like, whenever I'm at work and I'm just sitting there, I'll take it off. I don't want it on me all
Because
the time.
you don't want monitoring your laziness. You only want to wear it when you're at the gym, right?
Yeah.
Make it seem like you're more active than you actually are. Like raise your average. Yeah, I see you work.
Yeah. Oh, dude, work is lame right now. Anyway, I'm really bored out of my mind. So, I mostly was just thinking about movies, and like I have like a whole fucking rant that I like I've prepared.
Let's see it.
Prepared rant
Let's
of
see it.
distress. This is gonna also be like the most nitpicky thing because I fully understand that most people it doesn't matter at all. Like if you just want to watch a movie or whatever, and you would just pay for a streaming service and watch your movie. That's what everyone does.
Okay.
But basically, like if you're a movie enthusiast and you want to have high quality versions of those movies, you're kind of stuck in a shitty situation. I feel like the entire movie industry is effectively killing itself in that aspect because if you want to buy and own movies, the only way to really do it is to buy Blu-ray copies. And then in order to store and have Blu-ray copies for more than like 20 years, if you buy them, you have to store them in a really cool, dry place that's like humidity controlled. And then you basically, you just have to hope that they don't get fucking disc rot or something over time. And like, if I really, really like movies, so I want to buy a movie and then expect to be able to watch it in 20 years. You know what I mean? Like if I buy a hard copy, like spend a lot of money on a physical copy that I bought legally, I want to be able to continue to watch that in my future. Maybe I don't even want to watch it now. I might want to watch it later. It's a movie I've already seen 100 times. I just want to have a physical copy of it that's high resolution. So the only way to really preserve it is to rip it and then put it on something like Plex or Jellyfin. But when you do that, you're breaking DRM rules because you're not necessarily supposed to do that. A lot of discs stop you from doing that. So, and if you want to just be able to download a digital copy legally and stream it from a home theater and have it offline, there's only one option, and it's called Kaleidoscope. And it's this freaking company that has a service where you basically buy a like $5,000 server, which is essentially a NAS that they sell to you, which is like for the 8 terabyte model. If you want to have like 96 terabytes, which is a freaking lot for movies, but not really that much if we're talking uncompressed movies, they'll sell that one to you for about $30,000. It's a hard drive model. So basically, it's just a massive down payment, and then you spend like $10 to $15 per movie for 4K UHD copies that you technically own, but you don't because you never really own any of this shit. And then you would have somewhat of control over that media, but it's all completely uncompressed. Which means that if you did buy that $5,000 8 terabyte NAS that this company is offering you, then you would only be able to have about 125 4K movies on that. That's it. You couldn't have more than that. 125 movies for $15 a piece. That would be $6,875, and you get 125 movies that you can watch at home uncompressed. That's dog shit. That's the only way. That's the only way to do it legally, where you're technically not breaking any rules.
Break the law,
Right?
I mean,
And if you want to have, unless you want to have like SD quality movies, nobody wants to do that at like 480p. Then you could have like 1,200 movies at like a dog shit quality, and you spent all this money on this hardware to have a bunch of really low resolution movies. It's entirely stupid. The other legal options are Vudu or Fandango at home. You can buy digital copies of your movie there, but they don't have everything, first of all, and they also allow you to buy Blu-rays off to the side. So you can go buy a Blu-ray at a store, and then you can spend $5, and then they'll scan it and then convert it so that you can watch it on your Fandango account, which is cool, but you still don't own it. If Fandango decides that you don't have the license anymore, they can just take your movie away because you don't technically own that movie. You own a license to have that movie. So you can technically download their stuff, but it's going to be encrypted and you can only play it through their software. And no matter what, it's always going to be compressed because the only way to watch the uncompressed version is to actually have original copy or download the uncompressed version of the movie, which you're legally not allowed to do. So people don't pirate because it's cheaper, which that is a plus. But most people that love to do like most people would like to do things the right way, but they make it so hard as a movie enthusiast to keep proper high quality archives that can't be taken away from you. And people pirate because it's the only way, and it's also more convenient. You pay like $1,000 or so, you get 3 or 4 or 8 terabyte drives, you build a simple computer, throw a modern GPU in there, and you have a Plex server, and boom, you replace backup drives, assure it doesn't get lost, and that's how you have an archive. It's the only way to do it, and it's completely illegal, and there's no proper way to do it legally. That's bullshit. The movie industry is fucked. But people like me that really, really, really like movies and would absolutely love to have a whole bunch of high-quality movies and would be willing to pay money for that can't do it. There's nowhere for us to put our money. If I want to spend a whole bunch of money right now on Blu-rays, it would be a waste of time. It would be a waste of my money. I'd keep a Blu-ray for 20 years. I don't have a dry, non-fucking, like a humidity-controlled environment to store my freaking movies in. I can't afford to spend like $350 a month to buy a fucking storage unit to put them in to keep them safe. Like, it's insane. You're just not allowed to do it. You have to be super fucking rich in order to have that experience, which is entirely unfair because the technology exists. There's no limitation. It's cheap to build a computer, to build a home NAS, and to put these movies on there and to keep them forever and then just back them up when you need to. That exists, but they won't let you do it because of legal reasons, because they're trying to stop piracy. They're doing all of that shit. They're preventing you from doing it to prevent piracy. All that's doing is causing people to pirate because it makes it the only way to do it. You're inconveniencing people so badly that the only option they have is to pirate those movies. They're killing. It's just ridiculous. That's it. Ridiculous. I wanted to rant about it. It was driving me absolutely fucking mad today because I was sat there thinking... Just
today? This all started today?
Yeah. No, it was all today.
Sounds like it's been building and building and building.
It definitely built up over time.
Your voice.
But the biggest part of it was like, I was sitting there today, I went and looked it up. I was like, okay, I want to... Because I've been getting really into audiobooks, and I have like... I've recently over the last like 3 years I bought like 90 audiobooks. So I've spent like over $1,000 on audiobooks. And that's a lot of money, but I own those audiobooks. They're fucking mine, and it feels really good to own them and to have that collection. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I would love to be able to do that with movies, because movies aren't that expensive. They're about as expensive as audiobooks. Like I could afford to buy these movies and then slowly build up my collection over time. But then as I was looking into it, I realized, no, I can't do that. I can't afford to keep those physical copies, and there's nothing that offers the ability for you to download those things legally. So I don't know. That was just really upsetting to me because it's like I could do it, but I can't do it. I'm not allowed to do it. I'm not rich enough to do it. I would have to have $30,000 to dish out to have a fucking company-controlled NAS, and then even then not be guaranteed to keep the movies that I bought because they're technically only licensed to me. It's ridiculous.
It sounds like hell.
It's bullshit. We live in this weird world where we're not allowed to have nice things. And then again, they're like, it's pirates' faults. Like, pirates are going to exist no matter what you do, and you're turning normal people into pirates.
I forget exactly what Gabe Newell said about it, but he has a really good stance on it.
Yeah, no, he's got a very popular quote. I could probably pull it up really quick.
Yeah, good thing I don't really care. Or, like, it's not that I don't care about movies, but, like, from the outside looking in, because I'm not in this at all, like, how much of this is, like, survival for these streaming services that are competing very...
Yeah. But they're wasting everybody's money on that. Like it costs a shit ton of money you're paying monthly for something that isn't.
But they're making money. That's my point. Is like
they're making a lot of money.
Yeah,
but they're not. I don't think they're making as much money.
The answer is it's because of these.
I think
that's companies.
Where that is true. They can't make money on things that you've already purchased and you're keeping, so they can't continue to make money off of you, which is the problem. What Gabe Newell says is piracy is almost always a service problem and not a price problem. So it's like you're basically not providing a good enough service. It's anti-consumer, and so people are resorting to piracy. I don't like the idea of pirating things. I don't feel good about the idea of pirating things. I want to purchase things and I want to do it legally. But I feel that pressure of like, well, I can't have what I want. There's no other way to do it. And it's just, I don't know.
There
It's
needs to
fucked
be
up.
like a middle ground method, like not a super cheap option and an incredibly expensive option.
It's like, it kind of just goes back to what I was saying before about like, they think that this is going to stop. They think what they're doing is going to slow down or stop piracy. It doesn't work like that. Piracy isn't going to go away. All of these methods to stop piracy isn't stopping pirates. It's just hurting the people that do it legally, and they're not allowed to have the things they want. All of this DRM, DVD DRM. What's the point of that? It's literally just a contract that is designed to be broken. It's just like, here's the thing, that if you do this, then we're legally allowed to sue you and steal money from you for the thing that you purchased. Because pirates are going to exist no matter what. It doesn't do anything to stop piracy. It's just, all it is that occasionally a company will get a big fucking check because they caught somebody with a bunch of movies they weren't supposed to have, and now they can steal more money from them because they weren't continuously paying them for streaming services.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I don't know. I could talk about that all day. I could rant and rave about fucking fucking movie services. It just drives me crazy. I really want to be able to just have, like, I literally was tempted to buy a Blu-ray player today because I could buy for like $450. I could get a Blu-ray player, all 8 Harry Potter movies in 4K Ultra, and like all 3 Iron Man movies in 4K Ultra, and have them like tomorrow, and it would be awesome. But I'm scared to do that because, like, I don't have a place to store Blu-rays. I could put them on a shelf in here, but it would slowly die because our apartment's temperature changes. It fluctuates dramatically. It goes from like, we'll have it be like 62, and then the next morning it will be like 70 if it's hot outside, or somebody will leave the door open because they think it feels good, but it's like 75 degrees outside. And then
should just leave the door closed and maybe.
Well, no, but nobody wants to do that.
Oh.
And no one's going to be like, I can't come in here and be like they have the door open and it's like 32 degrees outside and hot in here, and they're like, it feels so good, and what am I going to go like, oh, my Blu-rays, don't close the door, my Blu-rays.
It's
like,
not something you can consistently control.
Right. And then like the humidity changes like crazy all the time too. Like there's no humidity control in here. It can easily go from like 15% humidity up to like 70 in like an afternoon if a storm goes through.
That literally happened like the other day when we had that crazy windstorm.
Oh yeah, when it thunderstormed and tornadoed and then it snowed.
Yeah.
12 hours later. Yeah. I'm
the
sure y'all talked about that.
Today is super low compared to how it was before that storm hit.
Yeah.
We just got all blew away.
Right. I don't know, man. But I do know that this episode is going to run long, and that's fine because I spent so much time ranting about my movies.
It's okay. It's the special episode extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
We have time. We still have like 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So, how is your day today, Senor Carson?
Yeah, it's good. I'm off today. In case you couldn't tell, I don't wear a PlayStation hoodie to work. But
Oh, you don't?
no, not typically. Sometimes.
It's not like a casual place, the place you work at.
They make you wear
Yeah, it's-
scrubs?
Yeah, I do wear scrubs. Yeah.
Huh.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. You've seen
Why
me
do
in
you
scrubs
Yeah,
multiple
he's come
times.
here in scrubs.
But yeah, no, it's good. I'm off because my buddy's getting married tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Hell
So exciting time. Next week I'm going to be in Florida, so a couple weeks that are a little bit outside the routine, but exciting times. So yeah, everything's going good. Body's holding up. They're on sports and everything.
Not
A little
falling
sore,
apart.
but we're good.
Hell yeah.
It's been a good time. I'd look forward to the warm weather every year, so
Yeah.
it's a good time to be alive. I hate the winter, so
It is going to be nice, although it seems like it's continuing anyway. The weather's just like, it won't stop.
yeah, I operate with the I break up the year into 3 months. So like to me, spring starts March 1st, even though the world kind of defies that. But in my mind, just to get out of the winter,
Yeah.
like the whole daylight savings is the dumbest thing in the world. Like we need to. I was looking at the map because I was like, how many? Actually, more people do it than I thought because Europe still does it. Most of Europe still does it. I thought it was just us, minus Arizona. But
Arizona doesn't do it?
Arizona does not do it. They're this little miscolored thing on the map compared to the rest of the United States. But literally the rest of the world, like it has all these colors. Like there's a few countries that's never done it. most of the world has done it at some point, but then they stopped, and that's majority of the world. But then there's just us and Europe that still do it,
Minus Arizona.
minus Arizona. So I don't know. I think it's dumb. Like having more sun in the evening makes so
I
much
think
more
it's
sense.
for farmers, really.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
we're not farmers
Yeah.
anymore. Like, and the technology for farmers is advanced to the point where it doesn't matter anymore. Just get it out of here. Like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. That's all I've known. I've heard the argument for it is just it's for farming.
It was a thing done in like the late 1800s, early 1900s so there's some reason to do with farmers, but yeah, that was back in a time where the majority of people lived in rural location and not in cities, and now I don't know what the statistics are, but I know it's over half of people live in cities.
Right.
Absolutely. It's a
And again, the
antiquated
technology
thing.
for farmers has advanced significantly since then.
Yeah, doesn't matter anymore. It's something that people are clinging on to for no reason. So there's many things like that we can get into, but
We should get rid of it. We should riot. That should be the next thing. The next
the next riot.
the next big riot.
There's
will
not
be daylight
other
savings.
things in the world that are worth rioting
No.
over
We
right
should,
now. It's
we should
daylight savings.
absolutely be worried about daylight savings.
It sucks. You always feel shit. Like you go to sleep and you wake up and you're like, why do I feel like shit? It's because you lost an hour.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even quote unquote gaining an hour in the fall. Like, okay, yeah, less sun in the afternoon. That's great. It's dark in the morning when I'm going to work anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless of when you rewind the clock, it didn't make a difference in the morning. Like, why are we catering to the morning?
I
It's
think
dark
it's a
anyway.
national security issue, man. You got people that are waking up late or like tired because we changed daylight saving. That's the perfect time to attack, man.
Mhm.
We're vulnerable. We can't be letting that happen.
The judgment call is like less. If something happens, they can't make a good judgment call because they're tired.
Right.
They're eepy.
Yeah.
Do you ever suffer from seasonal depression?
Seasonal? I don't.
Depression. That was a very strange way.
I don't.
Seasonal depression?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This to me, daylight savings just contributes to that.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's make it dark longer.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense. But yeah, I don't want to harp on that too long.
It's nothing I really suffered from, but I remember a particular day where I did suffer from it for like one day. And it was it was about a year or so into this job, and it was whenever Nathan would drive us to work. It was back when you lived at your old house.
Yeah.
And it was sometime around daylight savings where like it was dark whenever I went to work, and then we were on the way home and the sun was already going down, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I spent my whole entire day at night.
Yeah.
And that was just one day. I don't know if it qualifies as like actual depression. Like I don't think you can be diagnosed off of one day.
I haven't been
But
sad since.
we'll let it ride. It's fine.
I don't know, man. I agree though. I think we should get rid of it. Not to go back to the movie topic necessarily.
Oh, we're going back to the
But-
movie topic.
But Project Hail Mary comes out tomorrow.
I have
you heard
no idea
about
what
it?
the fuck that is. That's like,
It's
dude,
so
I don't know
exciting.
any movies, bro.
I
Like,
got you.
Yeah.
Dude, so excited. So stoked.
Are you gonna buy that on Blu-ray?
I would love to. That's part of the reason. That's part of the reason why I was even bringing it up. Is like I'd love to have it on Blu-ray. No, we're going to the theater to see it. We're going there with like 7 people, I think.
Nice.
And like tomorrow's technically the release day, but it came out early for a lot of people. A lot of people saw it Monday, like this Monday,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I was watching the Audible live stream like pre-show event thing that they did for it yesterday, and there were loads of people in the comments like, I saw it Monday. And I'm like, fuck you. like, and he was like, some people were like, I saw it like 3 times already.
Oh,
He
you're
was
so
like,
cool.
yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, that's not fair at all. But I don't know. I'm really stoked. It was originally like a book that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I've read the book, I think 4 times.
Probably the best audiobook if you ever want to get into audiobooks.
Like, it's
I've
so
listened
good.
to audiobooks, but it's not anything I listened to 4 times. That's the biggest thing. Like when you're talking about owning a movie,
Mhm.
having access to watch it multiple times.
Yeah.
And like I think that's what makes me the most neurotic. Like I'm neurotic in multiple ways, but like that's the main thing is repetition.
Yeah.
Like just this morning, I filled out my March Madness bracket at the last second to enter this competition thing. It's the same shit every year. People look
Mhm.
forward to it, and then like it's going on right now. It just started, but
Mhm.
people are inevitably later today, tomorrow, gonna be like, "Oh my god, my bracket's fucked! Oh my god, I can't believe this matchup!" Like,
Yeah.
what is Houston doing? Like something stupid, and it's just like, but that's the thing. Like people look forward to that. It like it's comforting to them in a way. I feel like,
Yeah.
but it does. It's the opposite for me.
Yeah.
It annoys me, and that's that I can't watch a movie multiple times. Music gets like. I'm trying to get. I don't know how to get better about it though.
Well,
you
for
know?
movies, for me, it's like I just love movies in general. I can totally watch movies over and over again. But the big thing is like after like a few years, I'll forget a lot of the stuff that happens. So it's like a lot of the times, like rewatching movies to me sometimes is like almost more enjoyable than seeing like new movies sometimes, because I'm like I'm sort of I get to, because I know kind of what's gonna happen, but then it's like it's still as like I get to experience watching it almost like the first time again, because I really don't remember what goes on in it.
So I can see the reasoning there is like, because you remember enjoying it, it's a good movie. So like in that way, it's better than something new, because the new is unknown. You may not like it. So I can see the middle ground there.
Right.
But I still just like I prefer to experience new things.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The March Madness stuff is the same thing.
Madness
every time. And yeah, you talking about the movies, like the ownership of movies.
Yeah.
Had me thinking along those lines as well.
Do you think that sports are mostly enjoyed because of gambling or just the sport itself?
Well, it depends on who you're asking. I mean, you're asking a gambling degenerate.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. I've changed it a lot, because I've played sports almost daily. Like myself, I'm on teams out there playing,
right?
And I used to really watch and enjoy sports on TV just for what it was before this gambling stuff exploded.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, but it's something different. Like, I suddenly care less about the outcomes of those games that have nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And I care more about the games I do. So like, that's really changed my outlook on it for me personally, if I were just speaking for myself.
But I guess like industry wide, it feels like the gambling thing is really what took over. Like,
it has taken over. And I will say because tying in with what I just said, I care less about the games now for things like the Super Bowl and stuff. Like, I will throw down a couple parlays and stuff. Yeah, and it does make it more like it makes it more interesting for sure.
I had more fun. I never really cared about the Super Bowl last time. I did put a little bet on, and I was like, I knew I was going to lose too, but I was like, this is fun.
Yeah,
like it just
has
a little
you
bit more
interested
fun.
in specific things, and like all of a sudden, it means once again. For me personally, like at least in my mindset, like it needs to mean something to me. So like obviously that's my money. I'm about to win like $300 or something. Like that means something.
Yeah.
If I'm just sitting here like watching these dudes make millions of dollars, I don't know. Yeah. It just doesn't mean anything.
Right.
So, but yeah, you definitely have a point. I think gambling, for a lot of people, it is what matters most at this point.
I would like to see the breakdown of the statistics of people who are in it for the game or in it for the gambling.
Yeah.
It's going to be increasingly a gambling thing, not just because of the marketing and everything, and just they're going to continue to progress that, but also just age. So I feel like people, like a couple generations, like my dad's age or whoever, like my grandpa or whoever, like those people don't care about the gambling because it was never a thing. It was like this taboo thing, like against the law, dude's getting suspended, dude's not in the Hall of Fame because of it.
Right.
But now it's just like such a widely accepted thing, and it's like such a integral part about this young generation.
Yeah.
So it's going to just inevitably be just,
I mean, it was kind of relatively recent. They were like, yeah, you can just bet online, like fucking sports books, all that shit. Sports bet, sports book.
Well, I'm seeing now, like, you can bet on yourself in video games. Like, I'm sure you all know more about that because that's kind of newer to me. But I'm like, what the hell? Dudes are literally like placing stuff on their...
I didn't know that was a thing. That actually sounds intriguing. Like the idea, like you start a match and you're like, I'm betting money that I'm going to win.
Yeah. It's literally that, unless I'm misinterpreting what I've been seeing, like on the Battlefield Battle Royale, like literally dudes are making money off of like winning in certain things. I'm like, oh my God. But of course you lose money if you don't do the thing.
Yeah.
So like it makes sense. Like it makes, because there's that risk of losing, and so like dudes are probably losing a lot of money because players suck and they think they're better than they are.
Right.
So I can see it being just like sports gambling, mutually beneficial between the individual and the company providing that. So that's interesting.
Were you a big fan of the stakes match in Black Ops 1?
Stakes match? What?
You could there was like currency in Black Ops 1, and you could play like the type of matches where you had to bet the currency.
Yeah, was that the one in the chamber? Was that one of the game modes
you
could
that
do
was
that
one
on? Or gun game? It's like those kind of games, right?
Chamber.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Black Ops 1, what a classic.
We need to wrap it up because we have to go. Like it's time for us to get out of here.
51. Look, you should have cut me
happening. So it's the way she goes.
All right. Well, it was nice to have you. You did fantastic. Good job.
Good job. You did great.
I'll have to be back. This is a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Talking on
to Friday, to Project Hail Mary. Fantastic. Yay. Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch.
It's Friday.
It is Friday. Let's get some things out of the way real fast.
Okay, fine.
Work sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Work sucks.
That's about all I want to say about it.
All right.
And we forgot to ask what Thursday meant, but that doesn't matter anymore because Thursday's gone. So I'm going to ask Google, hey, Google, what does Friday mean?
Friday is the day of the week between Thursday and Saturday. The name comes from the Old English Frigidag, meaning day of Frigg, who is the
Frigidag.
Norse
Day
goddess
of
of love,
Frigg.
marriage, and destiny. Now, so Google can improve,
No.
it would help to know
No.
how satisfied you are with my response.
No.
How would you rate it if 1's the worst and 5's the best?
Hey, Google, stop.
I don't think you
All
had to
right.
say, hey, Google there. I was listening.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
So today's Frigg Day, or Day of Love. I wonder
Frig.
what Frigg means.
Frig. Yeah, we're going to see Project Hail Mary today.
Oh, yeah, very excited for that.
It's going to be sick on a scale because everybody's been giving it like insanely good ratings, and I believe them because so many people have already seen the goddamn movie somehow. Sons of bitches.
Bastards.
But I don't know, man. I'm pretty stoked. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, for me, it's making the day go by faster. Like, even though work is incredibly boring and it sucks, the day just like, all I've been thinking about is just, I'm going to go get off work, exercise, and then go see an awesome movie.
Right.
I've been hyping up for like 6 months or so.
I want to say that I did say something in a past episode recently. I think it may have been the last one. I don't remember. That I didn't quite agree with. So just find the thing that I said that you don't agree with, and that's the thing that I mean right now.
Okay,
and I'm
sweet.
canceling that thing. I can't remember what it was. It was something criticism of a movie or a show or something. This is the second time I've done this, but it's happened twice now, and I don't remember what it is. But I can't be bothered to figure out what it is because I don't remember. I just know it happened, and
you're still allowed to pull this card because it's still episode 50.
yeah. So something happened. I don't know what it is, but ignore the thing that I said. That was that I wanted to scratch from the record.
Yeah, ignore that thing, and it's gone now.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
So you watched John play Crimson Desert. How was that?
It was horrible.
Really?
No, it looks cool. The story makes no sense and it's kind of pointless, but the gameplay looks interesting. I don't know if I'll get it. If I had the Steam machine, I would, but I really want to play it out here. I would have to stream it from my desktop because it would play on the Steam Deck, but it's not going to play very well. It's playable, but I don't know. For a game like that, I feel like I'd want it to really look good,
Yeah.
or at least look okay, look decent.
More than 30 FPS.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I don't know. It's I am intrigued by it. I just don't really know what to think of it so far after seeing what I've seen. Like, there's like a few things I'm already kind of like disappointed in, but like I'm not actually playing it, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
If my criticism
what kind of
is
things
valid.
are those?
Huh?
What kind of things are those?
Well, like he's picked up animals, and I'm like, well, break its neck, and he's like, I can't break its neck.
oh,
I'm
you
like, well,
can't like
that's
harm
lame.
animals or anything?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen him do it, but he like grabbed a chicken, and I'm like, oh, he's got a chicken. Like, can you put it on your horse? He can't put it on his horse.
Yeah, it's
can't-
not like Red Dead Redemption where you can kick dogs.
You can't like snap the little chicken neck and fucking drink its blood or anything. So it's like, I don't know.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I wonder how moddable the game is.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you'd really want to mod it because it's got so much shit in it.
I don't know. There's so much, so many ideas I have that game. Any kind of open world game is ripe for fuck tons of mods.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about mods in a long time. Really. There's not really a lot of mods I'd want to do to things.
I
And
really haven't modified a game either recently. The only game I can think of is Kenshi, but that game is also just
I
ripe
mean, if
for
it's like a
modification.
quality of life thing where it's like I want to, like, I'd love to fucking mod the Kingdom Hearts games to make the controllers not stupid.
Right.
I'd love to have normal controls in that game. I'd be like at least 20% better at the game if the controllers were not the way that they are.
But imagine if Crimson Desert had the drink chicken blood mod. That would be a pretty essential one to get.
Yeah, I guess it would be nice to be able to drink the chicken blood. But I don't know. There's like not even really like John doesn't even know how to heal yet. So
Doesn't know how to heal.
yeah, like, there's no way to heal. Doesn't know how to heal his horse. He said he jumped off a cliff with his horse, and his horse landed on the ground, and it looked like it broke all of its legs. And when he got onto his horse, it started walking with its fucked up, bent ass legs for a second, and then it kind of like just fixed itself and kept walking normally. So it's like apparently like even your mounts don't really seem to take damage. So I don't really understand. Like, he hasn't taken enough damage to... I don't know if there is healing. I don't know how any of that stuff works.
That's very strange.
But there's like a temp thing. Like, you can get cold or you can get too hot. And it like fucks your stamina up and stuff.
I like a bit of temperature regulation.
It's just weird. The game is... Again, I've talked about this on here before, but it's that anime-ism where it's like where animes are like, we're going to just throw everything into it. Like, none of it makes any sense. Like, there's a pig talking to a kangaroo, and the kangaroo's your best friend, but also the kangaroo's like an evil monster when it transforms, because every time it shits its pants, it turns into a crazy monster or some crazy... It just... Nothing makes any sense. It's just
also a robot.
It's all just like the shit they just made up off the top of their head.
Yeah.
That's what that game is like. It's just an insane amalgamation of different game concepts that none of them really match each other. It's not that they don't necessarily fit together, because the game seems like it's working, but it seems weird.
Yeah. I saw pictures of a dude like flying with a staff, and then John's character looks like a medieval knight.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of it. But my personal excitement and interpretation is that it kind of makes me think of just like a big MMO, like World of Warcraft or like Guild Wars.
Yeah.
But you're playing by yourself, and the whole world is built around just you, which sounds cool. But also, that's not what the game is, because it's also got a million other things going on in it. So, yeah.
I may check it out one day if it goes on sale.
Yeah.
I kind of want to... Do you know how well The Witcher runs on Steam Deck? I kind of want to give that game a try again, because I feel like you would... It's
Which
a lot...
one?
The Witcher 3.
The third one. That one's a heavy game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Google, does Witcher 3 run on the Steam Deck?
Yes, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt runs very well on the Steam Deck. The general consensus is that you can get a smooth experience at a stable frame rate, especially if you use the older DirectX 11 version instead of the default DirectX 12, which can cause menu crashes. Most players find a great balance using a mix of medium and high graphics settings, often aiming for 40 to 60 frames per second. Do you want to hear more about the specific settings people recommend?
Shut up. Okay, so yeah, no, it plays.
Yeah, I feel like the couch gaming would go really well with The Witcher, because I find it hard to get into at my computer desk.
Yeah. I think when I played that game on PC, the game ran really bad on my computer.
Yeah, me too.
Which is shocking to me to think that the Steam Deck is going to be able to play it better. I don't understand how we can expect to have a good gameplay experience on way, way less powerful hardware.
Yeah.
But
I do remember having like quite a good time though. It's just...
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I literally, like, it's probably like the first quest in the game. There's like, you find this well, and you're supposed to go down the well, and then there's something to do inside of the well, and like the instructions were confusing, and I couldn't figure it out, and I just gave up.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm like, I don't know how to progress past this, and I'm putting this game down. I mostly just opened the game and looked at it because I thought it looked really good.
Yeah.
And that was like the only thing I did was walk around and go, wow, it looks really cool. And then I stopped playing.
There is something about the game that I remember annoying me, and I see it in a lot of other games. Like the first game that comes to mind is Star Wars Battlefront, made by EA.
Yeah.
But it's like the wind physics are way overdone.
Yeah, the
like you walk through the forest and the trees are like...
Yeah.
And then in like Star Wars Battlefront, I remember like the Naboo map, there's like leaves falling.
Yeah.
But there's an excessive amount of leaves falling all the time.
Star Wars Battlefront was insane on graphics. It's still one of the most impressive looking games I think I've seen in a long time. Like, just all the textures are incredibly high res, and everything is just like, it's a very visually appealing game. Kind of insanely underrated. I don't think a lot of people really played it or even understand how insane that game looks.
I do remember like playing it and being like, damn, it looks good, but I like the gameplay, but I don't like it as much as the original Battlefronts.
Yeah.
I want to see a modern take on the original Battlefronts. It's just basically the same game with better graphics and a bigger scale.
I'm like more impressed by that game than anything else just because of how it's kind of older, but it still looks that good. You know what I mean?
The EA one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of aged
like
now.
2014 or something.
Yeah, but it looked insanely good. It still looks great now. I'm like way less impressed by games that look good now because every game looks good now. They're just cheating and using engines that look good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least a lot of them are. But I don't know. This is going to be a short ass episode. We only have like a couple minutes left, and
Yeah,
then
I
we
had to
gotta
take
get
a
out of
test,
here.
and I didn't even expect to be able to do an episode today, but the
Yeah.
test was a lot quicker than I expected. It was, instead of like having a bunch of annoying stuff where I have to remember things, it was just like write sentences about stuff. They'd be like, "Do you like shopping?" And I go, "No, I don't like shopping," in Spanish.
Yeah.
No me gusta shopping. I forget how to say shopping now.
Mm.
They were like, "Did you go on vacation?" No, I did not. There was like that was the question every time.
Right.
The hardest part was I had to write 5 sentences about someone I know. So I was like, I know my sister. She's my sister. She's nice. She lives in Crestwood. She likes to cook.
Yeah. Did we say that Chuck Norris died?
Yeah, Chuck Norris has passed away.
Chuck Norris is gone. No more Chuck Norris.
Sag.
That's a fun way to end the podcast.
In the arms of an angel.
Something. Poor old Chuck died in
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I wonder if he died on the island of Hawaii. I assume he died on the island of, what's the one where Pearl Harbor is? Is that Honolulu or is that the name of the city?
I have no idea.
I think it's called like Aloha or something. I don't know. I know that Hawaii is the name of the large island.
Right.
And then the other islands have names too. I know there's no way Honolulu is the name of the island. That's pretty sure that's the name of the city.
Isn't it Honolulu?
Honolulu?
I thought it was Honolulu. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, I've got no idea. I don't speak Hawaiian.
No idea.
I
I
just
kind of
know
want to watch
that
Milan too. I don't think I ever did.
Milan too.
Yeah. Not Milan. Fuck. What's the one? The one with the rock.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Yeah.
Mulanu? Modanu? Muama?
I don't know. That one's good. I like
Moana.
Moana. I really liked the first one, and this is the second one, and then they're doing a live action one, and I'm actually interested in the live action one. Out of all the live action shit that they keep trying to make, I'm actually interested in that one because this is something that like The Rock is specifically really excited about,
Ooh.
and I just like the idea of The Rock being like really stoked about this.
Is he going to sing the song again? But in
Yeah,
live
most
action?
likely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the live action Mulan movies? I don't know if they're movies plural.
No,
think
I
they're-
never really watched them. I know that they exist.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
Yeah, I don't care about live. I really don't care for live action shit. I think it's a little bit overdone.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the live action Disney movies, like the Lion King one. I haven't seen that one.
It's just going to be worse. Like I don't see any universe where it would be better than the animation. You can do more in an animation. Like why? I don't see how it could possibly be better.
The Disney animation is so bouncy and creative and
Yeah.
happy and warm and comfortable feeling.
I don't know.
And they make it all dark and gritty and realistic.
Yeah, we got to go.
Yeah, shit.
If we don't go, we'll die or whatever.
All right, well, to Project Hail Mary, to the
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yar.
Goodbye. 50.